girl. Her name
Hey, what's up, my snoopers? It's your girl, Tony Michelle, a.k.a. Phatgyrlsnoop. And I don't know about you guys, but this is a Monday that actually feels like a Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. My weekend, I cannot wait because this weekend coming up because I am going to try, keyword try, to take the whole 4th of July weekend off, although that I am a Jamaican. We do not celebrate the 4th of July, but damn it, if I'm gonna lie to you and tell you that I'm not going to take advantage of this 4-day weekend. Now, my weekend was pretty interesting. I did decide to go out and be amongst the people here in good old Florida. And so I decided to go to see the comedian Michael Blackson. So yeah, I went to go see Michael Blackson. Here we are. Hey Mike, how you doing? And his show was really funny. Like, I was really skeptical about going, but like in these COVID times that we had to deal with this past year and some change, you know, to me, laughter is the best medicine. So lately I just been going to like comedy shows, and you know, if I think that you're funny, because I think Michael Blackson is hilarious, especially when it comes down to clapping back. So I really had a good time at his show, and I got a chance to meet him as you see right here. He had on this bright green leprechaun suit, but he was like super funny. So I have a lot more pictures than this, but this is the one I decided to post. So you know my snooper ass, you know, how to slide up into him, because I noticed someone in the audience that no one in that show, at least the show I went to, realized who she was. Now I'm talking no other than his girlfriend, Miss Ryla. Oh my God. Let me tell you guys, my nosy self, I peeped her out from a mile away. And let me tell y'all know when y'all going to places like that, there is like a drink minimum, and either you got to drink or you have to eat, because they want you to pay the servers, because that's how they get their money. Now, personally, the place I was at, I'm not going to name the place because, you know, I want to slide back in there. But the place I was at, you know, the venue, the food sucks, okay? It sucks. It's nasty. It's disgusting. I've tried it before. And you know what? After the second time, I'm like, this is just not for me. Now, I ordered 2 drinks. Now, for those that really know me, okay, know that I am absolutely not a drinker. Now, if I go out with some friends, I might have a drink, you know, just to like be in the midst of the social scene. But, you know, on the everyday level, like, I am just not a drinker. I am a complete lightweight. I am no Floyd Mayweather. I am no Mike Tyson. I am no Lavender Holyfield. I'm none of those people, okay? I am a lightweight. So I tried this drink at the club. It was called Mike's Margarita. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'll try something, you know, lightweight, fruity, girly, you know. How bad could it be? Let me tell you guys, after the second drink, I was like, butterflies in the sky, I could go twice as high. I mean, I was like, I felt like, I don't know what Mike put in that margarita, but I felt like I drank a 5th of Hennessy. I'm not lying to you, and I'm not exaggerating. So after the show, if you choose to wait, you know, you could take a picture with Mike, and of course, you know, my snooper ass want to take a picture with Mike. And on my way down the hallway, I spotted Miss Ryder. Now, she was taking money for something else, but no one knew who she was. People thought that she was just some chick that was just taking money. So I slid up next to her and I said, Miss Ryder? She was like, yes. I said, how you doing? She said, I'm good. I said, how was Jacksonville treating you? She was like, it's okay. But I think that she, now I was like, oh, because I saw you on, the reason why I know who you are is because I saw you on couples therapy. And of course, my nosy ass, I didn't tell her that, is that, I knew who she was from the gram, because they're on again, off again, but apparently they're back on again. So I asked her, I was like, do you mind if we could take a picture? She was like, sure. She was very nice about it. So either she smelled the alcohol on my breath or maybe my eyes were like bloodshot red. I don't know. Maybe I was slurring. I don't know. Like, Mike, what the hell did you put in that damn margarita? What the hell did you put in that margarita? So after I go in, so I took this pic. I was like, okay, Miss Ryder, I'll holla. So I went to talk to Mike. So I went in. So I whispered in his ear, and I was like, your girlfriend Ryder, I was like, she is more pretty in person. The camera absolutely does her no justice, and I'm dead ass serious. I'm not trying to be funny, but the camera doesn't. She is so naturally beautiful in person. I mean, she got a banging body. I mean, I don't go on that side of the gate, but hey, it is what it is. And if a woman looks good, I'm not blind. I'm gonna say the woman looks good, and Miss Ryder really looks good. So I whispered that in his ear, and then he started laughing, and he says, oh, you wanna he talking about we always have room for a threesome for he talking about I'm always looking for a side chick. So I was like, not me, mother sucker, and he just started laughing. I mean, it was such a comical moment, and I know if my daughter went with me, I definitely would have caught that on video, but hey, it is what it is. And the cool part is that I actually shared this on Phatgyrlsnoop IG. Follow me. And I posted on my IG page, and the cool thing about it is he liked my picture. You know what I'm saying? So I can't help to fan out about that. But Michael Blackson, awesome show. I had a great time. It's really hard to make me laugh, but somehow you and the other comedians that night actually made me laugh. So trust me when I say, guys, we've been through so much stuff this year. Take time out. Go to a show. Go to a comedy show, because I'm telling you, laughter for me is absolutely the best medicine, okay? Because it's hard to make a bitch laugh, all right? All right, so enough about Michael Blackson and my good time, my good drunken time. And Mike, I still want to know what the hell you put in that damn lemonade. I mean, that damn margarita. Excuse me. So, moving on. So, did anybody catch any of the reality shows last night? Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I am really trying not to I'm really boycotting TLC. Okay, I'm boycotting TLC because I really feel like TLC is full of ish, and I feel like that all the shows that they are coming out with is full of ish. I feel like the 90 Day Fiance has been full of ish. I feel like that new show, Me, My Fiance and My Ex, or something like that, I believe that's a bunch of ish. It's completely like you feel like you're just wasting your time watching it. I also feel like if you're a blogger like me and you're nosy, you're always going to hear what's really behind the scenes. So by the time TLC airs some stuff, I'm already like a 6 months forward, because I already know what's going on in real time. So it's kind of like a big turn off for me. But I am trying. Now, the next show I'm about to talk about, I really, 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 this was the most boringest season yet. And I feel like when it comes down to the ladies of Married to Medicine, okay, they have been struggling in my book as far as the best thing that happened out that season is when Al Sharpton came and they was, doing the Black Lives Matter. They was giving out COVID tests. I mean, yeah, stuff like that. And, that part was good. But anything outside of that, I just feel like it is definitely repetitive and it's becoming like a bunch of nonsense. I mean, we have, okay, I put it to you like this, okay? If Bravo has a show, right? Andy, I'm speaking to you. When it comes down to Married to Medicine, okay? If you have to add people, like outside people, like old members of the cast to get stuff popping, I mean, that's a problem. Okay, Lisa Nicole, I think that's her name. She and Quad, those two who are not technically married to medicine. Okay, Lisa actually got kicked off the show because she was so boring that Bravo didn't need her anymore. So they basically gave her the boot. But Quad is some good TV, honey. Okay, Quad gives good TV. If they was to take Quad off that show, I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't watch it. I'll just wait to the reunion and get all the highlights. I'm just keeping it a stack. Okay. Now, but if you have to bring other people, like the lady from England, I can't think of her name. If you got to bring outsiders to make the show popping, it's something wrong. It's something wrong. Okay, because at the end of the day, the show can't be carried, by Dr. Heavenly, because she's of course another villain, in quotations. Well, no quotation. I'm just saying it's my opinion. Okay, she's there to stir up the pot, so to speak. And even now, that's even getting boring. So like I said, if you have to bring these people outsiders to make a show work, then there's something wrong. Then you have to Andy, just do something about next season, okay? Something about next season. I'll probably start watching in the 4th episode. But anyways, let's talk Married to Medicine. So last night was the reunion. And in true Andy fashion, Andy is going to drag a subject for like 3 episodes. Okay? He's going to drag the same thing for 3 episodes. But I believe Married to Medicine, I believe it's 2 episodes, because I can't possibly comprehend if there is a 3rd episode, because there's nothing to really talk about when it comes to them. Like I said, this season was a Snoozefest. Okay, I'm sorry. It was a Snoozefest. So let's get into some things about the Married to Medicine reunion. Okay, so basically the whole reunion, back and forth, the girls are going back and forth with each other. They all end up, making up, and Toya made up with the Indian doc. I can't think of her name. The Indian's doctor's wife. She's also Indian. They made up, and I really don't understand why she's on the show. She did not bring good TV to me, because if she says, oh, I'm building a house one more freaking time, I was going to lose it. If I had to see her issues building her house, I'm gonna lose it. I mean, if I was to like hear that the best storyline she had was that Lisa so-called jacked her from straight what's the word? I can't think of the word. Stiffed her on. I guess she's I can't think of her name, the Indian girl, but she's supposed to be some type of Insta model or something like that, and so she charges, she considers herself a brand. So she charges, like if you have a shirt that you want her to rock, she'll charge you $600 to post it on her social media. Okay, yeah, she gets down like that. But even with that, she's an Insta brand, social media brand, a lifestyle brand, whatever you want to call it brand, she still wasn't a fun brand, okay? Not for the show, Andy. Not for the show. Her best beef was with Lisa, who stiffed her on $600 because I guess she wore something of Lisa's and Lisa never paid her. So then she went to the hotel they were staying at, and she ran up Lisa's tab to $600. And then Lisa comes out, I'm gonna call the police. I'm about to call the po-ho. And then so Dr. Heavenly ended up paying the lady, Lisa, the money. And in my opinion, that ish was fake. That ish was so fake, because I'm gonna tell you this. You don't think that them hotel people, correct me if I'm wrong, researched or when you're down at the bar, like they research like who you are? You don't think they're gonna like ask for ID? There is no way in hell that I believe that storyline was real. I believe it was fake. Somebody correct me in the comments. I just don't buy it. Okay, so like I said, she don't belong on the show. So her and Toya was beefing because of a hairstylist that she did not pay. So no, it was like storylines like that really to me did not make sense. And it was just dragged out forever. So, at the end of this reunion, the girls seem to have been made up. And then we get on these two, which is Dr. Contessa and Dr. Scott. Okay, now all season this was probably the best thing of the season, because we saw these two going back and forth about their marriage. And, it was hard to say, 1 minute they was working it out, 1 minute they was seeing the psychiatrist, and then he tells her he no longer want to see the psychiatrist, so that she started to see a life coach. So then he started seeing a life coach, but he didn't tell her about it, and it ended up being a woman's life coach. But then when he got confronted by the other girls on the show about it, he completely did a walk it back. You know what I'm saying? He did some backpedaling, okay? He was on the BMX going backwards, okay? He went back on everything he said, and he said that yes, he was seeing the life coach, but no, she's not a woman, that he is a guy named Kevin Johnson, okay? Kevin Johnson. Is there a Kevin Johnson psychiatrist? There's probably a million Kevin Johnsons in Atlanta. But anyway, so he tells them, no, I only said that to make her mad, to make her upset, and blah, blah, blah. So at the end of the reunion, the girls confronted Dr. Contessa and was like, we heard and what we saw on social media that you basically went on a vacation with him, because Andy basically asked her, is like the word divorce on the table. So they was like, well, no, she's been vacationing with him and going here, there, around the world and back or whatever. So her argument was, well, damn, like, do I have to be upset all the time? Like, at the end of the day, I'm still married to this man. At the end of the day, I still have kids with this man. So we're not divorced yet. So maybe, we're trying to work it out. We were trying to work it out then or whatever. So then Andy said, well, what about now? Is the word D on the table? And Dr. Contessa started like to me scared. Like it's like blink twice if you need help, girl. Blink twice. So I guess she was like so scared to say, because at the reunion the husbands are actually sitting backstage listening to everything. Okay, everything. So Dr. Scott, which is her husband, he started to shut up, like, and and so Dr. Contessa was like, well, it's okay. Like, my friends know what's going on, so it's okay if they tell you, the answer to your question. So then Quiet immediately, honey, was like, yes, she applied for a divorce, and all the ladies looked so shocked, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And Quiet was like, she sure damn did. She applied for a separation. Now apparently this was a surprise to Dr. Scott, because he got up immediately, and when he was like, oh, if that's the case, then I'm leaving. You know how, if you watch the show, you know how he been acting. Every time he gets confronted, or they want to talk, people want to talk to him about the situation as an adult, he gets up and he runs like a little child. And let me tell y'all something, with doctors like these, I'm not, listen, I'm not going to go to a doctor who acts childish like that, especially to his wife. So I hope that in some way, shape, or form, I'm not going to say how I really feel, because I don't want to, damage anybody's reputation, but I wouldn't go see him as a doctor. For what I see on my TV screen, I wouldn't go see him for a doctor. So anyway, so Cecil, he is so fine to me, by the way. I just love him and Dr. Simone. I'm sorry, Dr. Simone, he is so fine to me. But anyway, so Cecil goes, well, man, it don't make no sense you leave, man. You need to say your truth. You need to say your truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to say your side of the story. So it's like, Scott was like, I ain't saying my side of the story. I'm leaving. F that. I'm leaving. But apparently, he was full of ish. Because look at his ass right there. Okay? So the next reunion, of course, Andy's going to drag this on like RuPaul. Okay? We're going to see Dr. Scott come confront his wife, and I don't know, like, from what her social media says, they're still together. They're not divorced. I don't even think they're separated. So we'll see. Only time will tell. But I will be snooping this out for you, so you won't have to. Okay, let's move on to, it could be sad, or it could be good news. But Young M.A. Now, somebody told me it's Young M.A. But I call her Young M.A. because although she is so handsome, okay? If I smell that way, yes, okay? Good looking, but I don't. Okay, so Young M.A put up this tweet a couple of days ago. We're on her not tweet, but on her live, and she put that that she was going to rehab to fight an addiction, but that she'll be back. Now, fans started going crazy because, she didn't specify what she was going into rehab for. Okay. Now, to my knowledge, I know that, she does drink and she does smoke the foo-la-la. Okay. And then I did see when a fan, on one of her Insta stories, a fan asked her, was she on that Becky? And when I say Young M.A went off, Young M.A went off. And by the looks of her rant, when she went off on that person, she probably blocked that person. Okay, that's how she went in about the coquina. Okay, so I believe maybe it's an alcohol addiction, or I don't think it's the foo-la-la addiction. It's because you rarely hear somebody going into rehab for the ooh la la la. It's the way that we rock when we doing our thing. Okay. All right, this is not funny. It's not funny. Okay, so I'm just thinking it's her alcoholic. Maybe she was she considers herself an alcoholic allegedly. But I don't know. Now she did tweet out this very encrypted. I wouldn't say I would say it is encrypted because, you know, it just sounds like, you know, she's asking for help, that she's, you know, crying for help. And it's like this prayer. And it says, loving God, I pray that you will comfort me in my suffering. Lend skill to the hands of my healers and bless the means used for my cure. Give me such confidence in the power of your grace that even when I am afraid, I may put my whole trust in you. So it, like I said, it sounds like, you know, that she is crying out for help, you know? So kudos to Young M.A for, you know, getting the help that she needs. Now, since she's come out and said, you know, she was going to rehab, she deleted that story. Okay, of course, you know, you can never ever delete something off the gram, because but the second you put that ish up, like a million people are screenshotting that ish. Okay, especially us bloggers. But yeah, so she since deleted that IG story, and she's been posting pictures since. And people are now like, oh, she's out of rehab. No. I don't believe she's out of rehab. I believe she has that account managed for somebody else, and that person is running her account while she gets the help that she needs. And that's why she's, you know, posting dumps, what they call like dumps, and when they post the whole, you know, when they have pictures like lying around. I think that's what this is. Okay, she's pulling a Cardi B, because people were like flabbergasted, like, oh my God, I can't believe she's pregnant, but she's been posting all these pictures. You gotta understand, honey, these celebrities post like probably 1 million pictures in a year. Okay, so they probably have millions of pictures in a dump they could bring out and post, and we wouldn't even know the difference. And that's why I think Young M.A is doing. So, you know, kudos for her for getting the help that she needs. And y'all, that is my time for today. So we have a lot to talk about in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the Married to Medicine reunion. It was just whack. So let me know what you guys think about Dr. Contessa and Dr. Scott. Is he acting childish or not? And what about Young M.A? Do you guys think like how I think, that she is actually still in rehab, and despite the fact that she's been posting pics, every day since she made that message? And let me tell you guys something.
What was her name again?
I'm just trying to make it, okay? And if you want to see me make it, please, please, please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, because y'all, like I said, I'm trying to make it in YouTube, and I cannot make it without you. So please take the time out to do that. And if you are my A1 from Day One Snoopers, I appreciate your continued support. And remember, you can catch me every day on here with my 2 cents of all these celeb shenanigans. And don't forget my people. That is PHAT, as in pretty, hot, and tempting. Bye for now.